Hi, I'm Meghan Trainor, and you're watching Chart Center.
Welcome to Chart Center. I'm Tetris. That's Shira Carson filling in for Christina, who's on assignment, aka on vacation. I'm not jealous at all.
You know what? I'm really happy to be here, Tetris, and I'm honored to be filling in for Christina. And what's really great is that I know I'm your number one boo.
No, you're not.
All right, fine. Christina's your number one. I'm your number two. It's whatever.
Not her either.
Okay, who could possibly be over Christina and me?
Take a look.
Last time that I saw you at your show, I came backstage, and when I walked back, you had noticed I sung the words in the front row all night, and you said, Tetris, you're my bitch. Well,
Oh my God.
you know what, Meghan? I took that really seriously, so I want to show you my tattoo.
Oh my gosh, that was my first tour ever, and you was my bitch.
I was your bitch, girl.
And not only did I get to hang out a lot more with Miss M Train at the cover shoot for the new issue of Billboard coming out this week.
She actually performed for us.
That's right, and we're gonna show you later in the show. But first,
It's time for Inside the Numbers, presented by StubHub. This is the part where we talk about how Drake is number one again and will be number one until the end of time, and everyone else should just totally quit right now until Taylor drops her next album.
wrong. This is the part where we talk about how Drake is not number one this week and got knocked all the way down to number two. Shira?
Oh, sorry, I'm like Beyonce at Wimbledon. It just takes a bit to sink in.
Well, last week we told you Blink 182 had the best shot to dethrone Views, and my boys went out and got it done. They debuted at the top of the Billboard 200 with California. That ends Views' run of 9 straight weeks leading the chart. It's Blink's second number one and first in more than 15 years. I'm not old. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket hit the top in 2001. And they're number one on the Artist 100 for the week, again knocking out Drake.
Let's take a moment to reflect on Drake's incredible career. It's all over for him now, except that he's still number one on the Hot 100, where songs starring or featuring Drake have been in the top 10 for 43 straight weeks. And he only went down to number 2 in the Billboard 200, where he's got a shot at being number one again next week. It's all over for him now. Hashtag never forget.
Over at the Hot 100, Fergie is back and gets her best solo debut with Milk Money, She Got That, which debuts at number 34. It's also the 5th best-selling song this week.
I got that milk money.
Last week, Fifth Harmony's All in My Head, Flex, shot into the top 40 of the Hot 100 thanks to this crazy hot video, and now it's up to number 37 this week. They're also in the top 20 of the pop songs chart.
The 727 tour reaches the U.S. on, wait for it,
727.
duh, when they play Manchester, New Hampshire.
Of course, the most important part is the swimwear in this video, which is giving me amazing ideas for the summer.
Well, which one would you wear?
None of them, because I really like a scuba suit.
Well, if you had to pick one of the girls' outfits, what's your favorite?
I think Lauren's tropical because hashtag girl vibes.
Girl vibes, so yeah.
Well, if you have a favorite swimwear outfit from the Fifth Harmony video, let us know in the comments below. And meanwhile, it's time for more with Meghan Trainor as I talk to her about her ever-evolving sound.
Your sound has changed so much, from the doo-wop. Then you went kind of late 90s, I'll call it. Late 90s
Yeah,
style
for a
with
little
this one.
dip,
And then even a number one you wrote for Rascal Flatts, Country.
My whole family has known my songwriting is all over the place, and they've known this my entire life. And so when I first came out with just a doo-wop album, they were like, huh. Like, everyone loved the album.
loved it,
did
yeah.
great. Yeah, it was like number one. It was awesome. But my family was like, show more rap and show your urban and show your soca music. And I was like, okay, album 2, I'll do that. And I did it, and my label loved it, and they were nothing but supportive, and it's working.
So we're here with special guest, very funny comedian, Phoebe Robinson. We're happy to have you today.
Hi, I'm happy to be here.
So you're famous for your podcast,
Oh.
Two Dope Queens.
Yeah.
And then you have the new podcast, So Many White Guys, which is
Yes.
basically her Tinder profile.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward, so let's just move on from that.
Yeah.
So tell us about that show.
I'm really excited about So Many White Guys, and it's a show that celebrates women, people of color, LGBTQ people, that have one token white guy at the end of the season.
So it's like
And-
me right now.
Yeah, exactly. you're the token. Yeah.
Hey, guess who's looking like Pippi Longstockings up in here?
You also have a web series, Woke Bay, on Refinery 29's Riot YouTube channel, which is kind of like a whole YouTube channel dedicated to funny women, right?
Yes. I was talking to a friend and I was like, oh, I want to do something different, doing the podcast and working on a book and everything. She's like, well, you talk about like social issues and hot guys a lot. So maybe you should combine that into something. I was like, oh yeah. So that's the series. It's just like hot guys that do good things for the world.
This guy is so fine that he makes you want to go half on a baby and a Blue Apron account. #commitment, y'all.
We've had Aziz Ansari, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Mark Ruffalo.
Wow.
So it's been like a really good crew, and like Mark Ruffalo like tweeted it out, and I was like,
Nice.
hi.
All right, now you have something special for us here this
Yes.
week. I think it's called Bays of the Week.
Yes, and this was like really exciting because there were so many bays this week. Number one is the mini Spice Girls reunion that's been hinted at.
You're invited!
Like a lot of people, we all grew up loving the Spice Girls, loving their message of female empowerment and female friendship, so it's really exciting that they're coming out back in the forefront. Number two, we have the charity song Love Makes the World Go Round by J-Lo and Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like, not only is it a great song, but it's for a great cause for all the people and the victims of the Pulse shooting. Next up, I might kind of want to pee my pants a little bit.
Yeah, give it to a queen. I got it.
VH1's Hip Hop Honors, Missy Elliott, Salt and Pepper,
Okay.
Lil Kim, Queen Latifah. Hello.
What took so long to honor our queen?
And so it's amazing that they're celebrating these great female rappers, because I feel like right now, like, rap is really dominated by like a lot of guys. And then VH1's like, hey, wait a second, we have a lot of amazingly talented women here. Next up, and this is a little bit sadder, but it's really kind of cool, Jay-Z and Beyonce have been speaking out following the shootings that's been going on this past week. It's been really tough for everybody. Jay-Z putting out the song, and both Jay-Z and Beyonce putting out their messages, and Beyonce dedicating performances to the victims. I love that they're using their platform to bring awareness and make people more prone to like help out. And then finally, the cast of Ghostbusters. I mean, hello.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Leslie Jones killed it on the red carpet, and it was a great middle finger to all the designers who like didn't want to help her out. And I think it was a great representation. These are 4 different women with 4 different body types. So I think it's really going to be great for girls growing up to see female superheroes.
Now it's time for your live look-in, presented by StubHub. StubHub, your ticket out. Billboard will be releasing its mid-year tour rankings next week, and one of the names we'll be looking for is who topped last week's box office list with $14 million, which brings him now to over $70 million for the year. Of course, he's supporting his #1 album, Purpose, which also had his first 3 Hot 100 #1s, What Do You Mean, Love Yourself, and Sorry.
Plus, the album songs have been streamed over 1 billion with a B times. Following Justin's North American stint, he has 2 Tokyo performances set for August, then 3 months in Europe for the fall. And next month, it'll be the 1-year anniversary of me hanging out backstage with Phoebe at the Hot 100 Fest while he was doing this. It's a moment we'll both treasure forever.
And next week, Drake and Future's tour kicks off.
No, it's all over for Drake.
Oh, right. And speaking of touring, I asked Meghan if she has any pre-performance rituals, and it turns out she starts off by lying to everybody.
I give each person on my team a nice fist pump.
Oh, fist
and I
pump.
say, like, this one's for you. And I lie, and I just say it to all of them.
Oh,
But
you're a dirty
but
little
also,
liar.
And now we have to wrap up with, when is Christina coming back? Billboard's cover star for the new issue hitting stands this week, Meghan Trainor.
As we've shown you all episode, Tetris gets to hang out with Meghan and I don't. They keep rubbing it in my face, so whatever, I'm over it.
Let's talk about your success with Billboard. You have a history with us
Yes, I
already.
do.
I mean, starting with All About That Bass, #1 for 8 weeks. You
That's
actually
insane.
knocked Taylor off the chart. Now Me Too is top 20,
Wow.
and you're performing it for us today. I can tell you what it means for me, and
What's
that's
it
my
mean
getting
for
ready to
you?
go to the club song.
Is it?
You know that, and brushing
Yo.
my teeth to dance like your daddy. Push down that floor.
flow. And shoulder roll. Shoulder roll. He
You know,
knows it.
That's my thing.
Oh
So
my
what's the song mean to you?
Me too. I wanted to have a club banger. You said it exactly perfectly. That's what I wanted. I wanted like a going out song. And I thought this one was perfect. And I also wanted to hit the self-love.
Don't worry, Shira. If I was you, I'd want to be Me Too.
No.
But we can dance anytime. Drop a beat.
Okay.
If I was. See, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Meghan Trainor with a very special exclusive performance of her Hot 100 Top 20 hit, Me Too. I'm Tetris.
I'm Shira.
And we'll see you next week.
Who's that sexy thing I see over there? Well, that's me, standing in the mirror. And what's that icy thing hanging from my neck? Well, that's gold. Show me some respect. Oh, I thank God every day that I woke up feeling this way. And I can't help loving myself. And I don't need nobody else. Nuh-uh. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I wanna be me too. Wanna be me too. Well, I walk in like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP. I never pay for my drinks. My entourage behind me. My life's a movie, Tom Cruise. Bless me, baby, I chew. And even if they try to, they can't do it like I do. I thank God every day that I woke up feeling this way. And I can't help loving myself. And I don't need nobody else. Nuh-uh. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too.